He's the hockey man of Minnesota. Lou Nanne has his game on. We're talking topics from A to Z. And what about the Wild? Rebuilding or rebooting? Louis tells us. Is there a championship out there for the Lynx? They think so. Minnesota basketball great Angel Robinson in the house and back home. We have a packed game on, and we roll now. And it's great to see you again. Welcome. This is Game On, powered by the Courtside Bar and Grill. I'm Rod Simons. We have a great show for you today. We're talking a lot of hoops and hockey. And a hockey legend is in the house. We'll get to Lou Nanne in just a second, but let's set the day. Game on by the numbers. And as we look at it, the Twins' week-long homestand is ending. They're back on the road starting tomorrow. Labor limbo continues for the National Football League, although there was some Viking news over the last week that we will talk about in just a moment. The Lynx are set to begin their work for their summer basketball season. The NHL draft is coming up, and we're 2 days away, 2 days from the NBA lottery selections. Couldn't be more excited to have Lou Nanne in the house with us. Welcome.
Thank you.
Nice
My pleasure to be here.
Nice to have you with us. We'll talk about a passion to win in just a couple minutes. I think first off, we got to talk about the Wild because we have the NHL playoffs. It's been a great playoff season in the NBA and the NHL, and the Wild still haven't named a head coach. You're not surprised by that?
No, they're going to take their time. I wouldn't expect them to do anything till at least the end of the month. You have the second round that was taking place this past week, and you want to wait to make sure that someone unknown all of a sudden pops up. Somebody lets a coach go. It was really unexpected, and you want to do your research. You want to do your really looking into the coaches that are available and do the kind of due diligence that you have to get done. And so it's not imminent to have him, and it's not important that they have him by the June 1st.
Your man is Sutter. Do you think the Wild will pick that direction?
Well, it's not my man. He's a guy that I really would like.
Yeah.
I think he's a great coach. He's had a tremendous past. He's the kind of guy that I believe gets the most out of his players. Now, whether the Wild pick him or not, I don't know. They've got a lot of research that they're doing right now, and they've got to be comfortable with the people they pick. And the general manager obviously has to have a good working relationship. He has to feel that it's going to be a good working relationship going forward. So I can't tell you that that would be the guy, but I just like what this guy's achieved in the past.
Are they a retooling project or a rebuilding project, in your opinion?
They're a continual rebuild.
Okay.
The Wild, you know, they're a solid hockey team. They're a team that you have fun watching. They work hard, but they don't have enough ammunition yet to get to where they want to go. They need more scoring. They need to upgrade their talent, but 30 teams are constantly trying to do that. So people got to be patient. They have to realize that you don't build a hockey club overnight. One player doesn't change the whole team. It can certainly make a big effect, but you got 20 guys playing. If you look at the playoffs right now, just look at some of the people that are getting things done. It's people that aren't household names. So you have to have enough in the whole club, and you got to build that up.
There's a lot of excitement, a lot of nervousness from Wild hockey fans. Do you think that all stems back from getting into the playoffs so early as an expansion team?
That could be one of the reasons. Obviously, when you go that far in the first 3 years, and you're always expecting to go farther, and you want to do it quicker.
Yeah.
You create those expectations. That's why Ren Blair, when we were in North Stars first starting, he says, let's not win too fast, because then they expect you to do even better next year. But I have to tell you, you know, fans are like that everywhere, and it's just the fact that it's a tough thing to do, and everybody wants to win.
Talk about a passion to win. One of the things that I've found fascinating in the read is you listed a number of great players, Esposito or Gretzky, but you didn't say who was the greatest.
Well, I have to tell you, Gretzky and Orr, I think, were the greatest. Now, Gretzky's a forward, Orr's a defenseman, so there's a different position. We had 12 general managers sitting around, and 6 picked Gretzky and 6 picked Orr one night. So that's how undecided it is. And you have to also think about Mario Lemieux. Lemieux had the first few years he didn't work as hard as he should have or could have. He played with Gretzky in the Canada Cup. That seemed to transform him. From then on, he was easily the best player in the league and as good as players ever played the game. Nice. And you also have to think about Gordie Howe. Those 4 are my favorites for different reasons, but when it gets down to it, Gretzky and Orr are the 2 best, I think. And it's just a debatable subject that'll go on forever.
I love that. More to talk with Lou Nanne in just a minute. Don't forget, go to our fan site for all the latest updates and all our fan blogs. It's GameOnTVMN.com. Brandon on baseball, the boss on MMA. We talk hockey, Shockers Locker on football. We also team up with our partner, PurplePride.org, to have the latest on the Vikings, and we're certainly talking about the stadium issue that we'll get into in just a minute. It's GameOnTVMN.com. Now, Voice of the Fan, brought to us by Fan HQ at the Ridgedale Mall. The big question, can the Twins make the postseason, in your opinion?
I would hope, well, with our division being the way it is, our playoff chances are pretty good. Because Cleveland is still a young team. I don't know how long they can hold up being a young team. Same with the Royals, and the White Sox and the Tigers are just in the same neck as the Twins are, and I think they'll battle it out to make it a fun race come August and September.
The sun has always powered life. And now it powers our latest innovation to heat and cool your home more efficiently. Introducing the world's only solar-powered home energy system, which saves you up to half off your heating and cooling bill.
Go green with Liberty Comfort Systems and your neighbors will be green with envy.
Get the latest in green technology and save some green. Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
How to order a pizza. Step 1, decide on toppings. And Pizza Man says, remember, cheese is included and only extra cheese is considered a topping. Step 2, pickup or delivery. And if you choose delivery, don't forget to tip the delivery person. Step 3, call Pizza Man for the TV special. Step 4, call Pizza Man in Anoka, home of the heavy toppings.
Here's Beasley, isolated right side. He puts it on the floor to the free throw line. Drops it for Love. 3-ball on the way. Got it to go! Kevin Love with a 30-30.
Wes Johnson rises up and comes down hard. Ridnour throws it up for Darko, and he lifts it in. Tolliver knocks it in.
More reasons to get your 2011-2012 season tickets at Timberwolves.com. The Minnesota Timberwolves. United we run.
Hi friends, talking to you about River City Mortgage, and it's no secret, today's home buyer needs help navigating and making sense of the right mortgage and finance decisions. Maria at River City Mortgage makes sense of it. She'll help you find the best strategies to fit your financial needs, and she'll offer creative options. Maria's goal, a smooth process for you. Find her at maria@rcmortgage.com and you'll see firsthand. Welcome back. It's Game On, powered by the Courtside Bar and Grill. It's called A Passion to Win. Lou Nanne with Jim Bruton. Great Father's Day gift, right?
That's right.
Awesome. Check out the website. We have a link on GameOnTVMN.com. Get you the book, Lickety Split. When I was reading the book, you talk about all levels of your playing days as well as when you were in management. Does it drive you crazy to go to arenas, and you go to arenas all the time? Do the parents drive you crazy?
Well, they don't drive me crazy. I just wish that they would realize that every kid out there is playing and having fun, right. And the name of the game is to have fun. And if you put too much pressure on your kid when they're too young, or if you try and expect too much out of them, you might drive them away from the game. The thing that carries people through as they're older, if they say get to the minors and they're going up and down, is the fact they love the game. You want to make certain you don't affect the affection for the game. And I know everybody wants their kid to do well, but it's best to just look at him or her and think they're having a good time, they're enjoying it, and let them work it out.
I was asking about what's the greatest thing from the time you started to now, and I found it interesting that you said your playing days.
Playing, and because I had fun and I really enjoyed it. And to think that someone would pay you that kind of money to play the game when you play for nothing is what makes it all worthwhile. And that's why I encourage parents to try and relieve and loosen up the pressure they put on their kids. I was very fortunate. My parents never put any pressure on me. In fact, my parents would hardly come and see me play. I don't think my mother saw me play till I was 18. And that didn't affect me. I was out there doing my thing, and she said, you go and enjoy it, and that's the way it is. And I really believe that that's one of the reasons why I love the game so much is I never had any undue pressure put upon me.
By the way, you can hear Lou with Dan Barrero on KFan Radio normally every Tuesday. In a couple days, you'll move it to Wednesday, and you'll tell us why on the radio show. But one of the things I found interesting listening to you guys in your last show was the conversation about the Viking Stadium. Now, you've seen it all, but this does seem like it's a land issue for Ziggy Wilf and an opportunity to really make a lot of money. What are your thoughts about Arden Hills?
Well, he's hopeful that he can make a lot of money. I think Arden Hills would be a good site. I prefer downtown, but if it goes to Arden Hills, I have no problem with it.
Right.
And the reason why he wants it there, and you have to understand, no real estate mogul in the last 3 years didn't get hurt in the real estate market.
Right.
So anytime he's going to put money into an endeavor, you got to give him a chance to make money. And so he finds that going to Arden Hills will give him the best chance, whether it's developing the site around or because of parking revenues.
It will become the it place with the stadium there. They will be able to put hotels, restaurants, you name it. It will be gigantic, and that's a huge piece of land.
That really is, and that's something that I don't know. I travel around the whole country and I see other people's stadiums, and I see what's been done with the XL Center. I see what's been done with the Target Center, and I just hope that we get a football stadium here because I enjoy the Vikings. I enjoy having them here, and I just think it's good for the community. And it looks like they're going to get something worked out. Hopefully they do.
Indeed. Lou Nanne for one more segment here on Game On. Don't forget, got a very, very special event coming your way. It's Rod's Golf for the Gift, and it's all for adoption. My charity golf event raises money to help families and those couples secure their forever family from gift of adoption grants. It's June 23rd at Troy Burn Golf Club in Hudson. It's fun, relaxing, challenging, and it's a great day. Families are there, and they have a good time, too. Check us out, golfforthegift.com. And June 23rd. We'd love for you to join us. Now, time for Fan HQ's Voice of the Fan. Are the Twins going to get into the postseason, for Pete's sake?
I think it's not really likely, though, but it could happen, maybe.
Hi, friends. When you make mortgage decisions, Caliber Funding delivers a better experience. Caliber walks you through the process step by step, and trained Caliber consultants have an array of resources to help you. Ask your loan officer about Caliber's guarantee that loan documents can be delivered 3 days before close. Caliber Funding is a well-capitalized direct lender, MLS number 80636, and Caliber is an equal housing lender. Caliber offers a more productive experience for you. At Caliber, you'll see a lending difference. Find us at caliberfunding.com.
Wallingberg and Deebly believes in families. We understand and support families in all their many forms. And when legal problems arise in the family, Wallingberg and Deebly is there. Wallingberg and Deebly, the premier family law firm of Minnesota. When you need us, call 612-326-3453 or visit wbdlaw.com.
River City Saloon is the place for food, music, fun, and bikers. Bikers get the best parking spot, and inside, from business people to bikers, everyone's going to have a great time. Create your own bucket list at the River City Saloon. There are specials every night of the week and live music all weekend. Get us online at hollysrivercitysaloon.com and look for the awning just off Main and Anoka, right in the heart of the historic Anoka Entertainment District. See you soon at the River City Saloon.
Welcome back. It's Game On, powered by the Courtside Bar and Grill. Great to have you. Rod with Lou Nanne and A Passion to Win, available on websites. Check us out for the link. Great Father's Day gift. I'm glad I got mine signed. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Did you know you were number 23 before Michael Jordan?
Well, I figured I might be since I'm older than him. So it worked out good. Maybe he thought it was a nice looking number.
I love that. I see pictures of you back in the day. You're flying all over the ice, no holds barred. You really laid it out when you played.
Well, one thing you can always do as a player, and that's what I always ask my players to do, and I ask my grandkids to do, you can always play hard. You might not have the most talent in the world, and you might have an off day, whatever it is, but as long as you go out there and work hard and give the effort, you're trying as hard as you can, and that's what you have to do. You have to make certain you give full effort for the fans.
And the question I've always wanted to ask you, you're on radio, you've done TV, you've been an executive, you've played, you've been an Olympian. You've done everything you can do. What's the best part of being Lou?
Well, I guess that I've had a very fortunate life. I got a lot of great friends, and first and foremost, I got a great family. I think as long as you're happy with your family and you're happy with your friends, you're happy with what you're doing, you're a very lucky person, and I've got that in spades.
And when you travel, and you do a lot of traveling nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
What's the worst part of all that travel that you do?
I think now it's the airports. You have to be there so much earlier. You're spending a lot of downtime, and time to me that's a waste. I like to be active, I like to keep going, and I spend a lot of times in the airports doing nothing, and it really bothers me.
Well, Louis, we're so happy you're here. Thank you for being with us. Don't forget, A Passion to Win, available, Amazon.com. You can get a direct link from our website at GameOnTVMN.com. It's also at Barnes & Noble. You're the greatest.
Thank you, and nice to see you again.
We love
My
you,
pleasure.
Louis. Thank you very much for being here. Time now for Who's Hot and Who's Cold, brought to us by Liberty Comfort Systems of Anoka. They are your personal temperature specialists. Who's hot? It's got to be the Wolves. You know, the NBA draft lottery is just 2 days away. The Wolves need luck of the Irish. They need luck of any kind, as they have the best shot at the #1 draft choice. So here's to that luck in New Jersey. Let's get the #1 pick. Cold, it's got to be the Lakers. Classless in their season-ending loss to Dallas as they were dethroned. The two-time champs were swept out of Texas. Cheap shots and low-brow basketball is what they use to get out of town. Fans deserve better. Enjoy rebuilding, Lake Show. That's Who's Hot and Who's Cold, brought to us by Liberty Comfort Systems of Anoka. And friend them on Facebook at Liberty Comfort Systems. From hockey to basketball, we all know the NBA playoffs are going on right now. The lottery selection 2 days away. And Lynx basketball, they're in camp in the next week. And next to me, one of Minnesota's best basketball players of all time, Angel Robinson, in the house. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Superstar at Central High School. You go to Marquette. You don't stay home. You have a great collegiate career. And now you're back home to play with the Lynx. Tell us how things have been. You just finished classes, right?
Right. Correct.
So what's it feel like to come home and start your professional career here?
I mean, it feels real good, you know, just to have get this opportunity to play for, you know, my hometown is amazing. Just, you know, for my family to come out and watch the games, and, you know, to be able to start off my professional career with tons of All-Americans on the team.
Yeah.
Is a good feeling.
You look at that roster. We had Coach Reeve in here during the women's Final Four, and I was leaving people off, and she said, well, that player's just as important as that other player. The roster is stacked with great basketball players.
Yeah, I mean, you got Simone Augustus, who's had a tremendous, you know, career here and continuing that. Lindsay Whalen, who's from Minnesota. You know, we got Maya Moore coming in, you know, Amber Harris.
Yeah. Candace Wiggins.
Monica Wright.
Have you played with any of these players yet, or have you had a chance?
I played against Monica Wright my sophomore year. She probably doesn't remember from in college when I was at Marquette. Been playing against Maya Moore for 4 years. I mean, it's just
What's
crazy.
Maya Moore like?
She's a stud. I mean, her name speaks for herself, you know. You watch her, that girl's amazing at what she does, and she did a good thing making history in NCAA.
The key in professional basketball is obviously win-win-win. The team has to mesh, though, to do that, don't they?
Right, yeah.
How hard is that?
I mean, you know, you just got to understand your role on the team, and, you know, that's what I'm coming here, you know, to the Minnesota Lynx to do, you know, figure out my role on the team and whatever I could do to make the team better. More
with Angel Robinson in just a minute. We get very excited about Lynx basketball and all the talk about championship time. Right now, time for our Fan HQ Voice of the Fan. Are the Twins going to make the postseason dance? That's the question this week.
It's not looking great as of right now. I think they're really struggling as a team, but hopefully they'll be able to pull it together.
Working together means working efficiently. And a Lennox home comfort system may just be the perfect example. Its air conditioner works together with the furnace. And that works together with the air purifier. And that works with you by saving you up to half off your heating and cooling bill.
The future of home comfort is here now at Liberty Comfort Systems.
Get the latest in innovation and technology at Liberty Comfort Systems. Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Hi friends, the mission is simple at the Minnesota Real Estate Team. Help buyers and sellers reach their goals. Your needs are handled by a professional team with years of vital experience. They know the Twin Cities and they work on your timeline with no pressure. So get answers. They're your local real estate team.
What's your 99? Wendy's new 99-cent everyday value menu now has even more tasty ways to get what you want for 99 cents.
My 9 for 99. My 9 for 99.
The all-new Bacon 99er with thick applewood smoked bacon, or the new crispy chicken Caesar wrap with tender all-white meat chicken.
99.
My 99.
We got your 99.
Now there's 9 tasty choices for 99 cents.
Welcome back. Game On, powered by the Courtside Bar and Grill. Great to have you with us, Rod, with Angel Robinson. Now that you're in the pros, do you ever look back on some of these high school days and say, man, this is really weird. I had a chance to go to University of Minnesota. I leave town because I wanted to get out of town, and now I'm back. Is it odd to be back?
Not really. I mean, it always feels good to come home to your family, and you know, I'm just really excited for this new path that I'm about to take on. And I mean, I love Minnesota. I'm a Minnesota girl.
Yeah. No guarantees. So you got to play your heart and soul out. I mean, shoot, pass, defense, you name it, you got to do it.
Yeah, and I'm going to do it all. Whatever they tell me to do, I'm going to do it 100% times 10.
Well, we've looked at some of the numbers. You were one of the best basketball players Marquette's ever had. Do you feel that your collegiate career has actually helped you get to this point for this next step?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, I'm always going to have that mindset, you know, just because I got drafted, you know, I'm still going to grind hard, you know, I'm still going to be hungry, and, you know, that's what I'm here to do.
Does it seem like the high school championship they had from Central is like years ago? I mean, a long time ago?
It feels, 2007 feels like a long time ago, and, you know, this 4 years at Marquette just went by so faster than I thought and I expected.
Well, have a great time. We're going to be able to get to see you guys early, right after camp starts. You're having free exhibition games against Indiana and some other teams, and you open the season on June 5th, so go get them and win a spot.
Yeah, thank you.
Angel Robinson in the house. Great to have you with us here on Game On. Don't forget, every week you can join us in person, live taping. You can meet Angel, you can meet Sweet Lou from the Sioux, all those folks here. Be part of Game On, powered by the Courtside Bar and Grill, live show, autograph specials with foods and drinks. And next week, Jamie Mitchell, the Vikings defensive lineman, as well as former Gopher quarterback Adam Weber in the house. It's Game On, powered by the Courtside Bar and Grill. And now it's time for the Wheels of Thunder week ahead. And as we look at the schedule, the Twins are coming home. Their next homestand begins with the Seattle Mariners. The Stars soccer team get a rare midweek game against Puerto Rico. And boxing in St. Paul, big card on May 27th. The Lynx will open their season June 5th against the LA Sparks here. Machine football June 11th. And Saints baseball on the 20th of May. And don't forget, big golf event coming up with a lot of Minnesota Vikings and NFL players. It's called Swing to Support. It's golf with NFL stars, June 6th at Mystic Lake. Go to swingtosupport.com. And Fan HQ has a big-time roster of Twins players coming for signings. Justin Morneau private signing. Get your articles in by May 25th. Danny Valencia in the house on June 18th at 10 a.m. And Michael Kadire June 29th at fanhqstore.com for more information. And speaking of Fan HQ, time for the Voice of the Fan, brought to us by Fan HQ. Are the Twins going to make the postseason?
It's going to be close. From the very beginning, they said it was going to be a 500 season for everybody. You know, whether it was Detroit, Chicago, or Minnesota, you know, being one game over 500, it was going to be a 500 season, and who's ever got the best record obviously is going to win it.
Wallingberg and Deebly believes in families. We understand and support families in all their many forms. And when legal problems arise in the family, Wallingberg and Deebly is there. Wallingberg and Deebly, the premier family law firm of Minnesota. When you need us, call 612-326-3453 or visit wbdlaw.com.
How to order a pizza. Step 1, decide on toppings. And Pizza Man says, remember, cheese is included and only extra cheese is considered a topping. Step 2, pickup or delivery. And if you choose delivery, don't forget to tip the delivery person. Step 3, call Pizza Man for the TV special. Step 4, call Pizza Man in Anoka, home of the heavy toppings.
Everything that goes into a Lennox system is engineered for absolute comfort. Like the parts that create your perfect temperature and humidity, or the parts that purify the air. Together, all these parts save you up to half off your heating and cooling bills. And there are few things more comforting than that.
The future of home comfort is here now at Liberty Comfort Systems.
Get the latest in innovation and technology at Liberty Comfort Systems. Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Hi friends, talking to you about River City Mortgage, and it's no secret, today's home buyer needs help navigating and making sense of the right mortgage and finance decisions. Maria at River City Mortgage makes sense of it. She'll help you find the best strategies to fit your financial needs, and she'll offer creative options. Maria's goal, a smooth process for you. Find her at maria@rcmortgage.com and you'll see firsthand. Welcome back. It's Game On, powered by Courtside Bar and Grill. Normally, this is where Craig is stepping in. Amber pinch hitting for Craig. What's hot this week?
This week we have excellent dinner specials and great live entertainment with Wrecked Wheelhouse and All Hat No Cattle.
May 20th, baseball.
Yeah, we have the St. Paul Saints bus.
And golf. You see, there's sports all around. There's golf on what, June 17th?
Yeah, June 17th we have our first annual golf tournament.
And she was just telling me that on Sunday, kids eat free here?
Yep, that is true.
Awesome. So after the show, pile into the courtside and enjoy. Amber, thank you. Nice job.
Thank you.
And it is time for the MIAC Minute. Busy time of year in the MIAC with finals and championships. Let's bring you up to speed on what's going on in the conference. St. Thomas defeated Gustavus in the 2011 MIAC softball playoff championship game. That's their 8th straight postseason title. The win was the number 30th in a row for the Tommies, who finished the regular season, get this, a remarkable 25-0 against MIAC opponents. Also a great weekend for Gustavus tennis as the Gusties hosted the 2011 MIAC tennis playoffs on campus at St. Peter. Both the men's and women's teams just rocked. They had won during the regular season as well. MIAC spring season ends with a great final event, the baseball playoff championship game at Veterans Park in Minnetonka. This year's field features St. Thomas, McAllister, Hamlin, and St. John's. And don't forget, MIAC action comes to a close in just a couple of days here, but the conference has a big event coming on this summer, the Student Athlete Leadership Conference, August 5th through the 7th at St. Mary's. And before you know it, it's going to be time for the MIAC football season to begin. The excitement already high. And next week, we'll have more with the faces of MIAC here in the MIAC Minute. And don't forget, you can catch up on the Wolves and the NBA with my weekly blog at simonsays@timberwolves.com. And there's a lot to talk about with the NBA playoffs, the lottery selection, all the stuff going on. simonsays@timberwolves.com, part of a great NBA site with a lot of viewpoints. It's interactive, so drop me a note. It's rod@gameontvmn.com, and look for a new Simon Says blog every Thursday morning at timberwolves.com. And that's it for us. Thank you for letting us be a part of your Sunday. From all of us at Game On, make it a great week and keep your game on.